Good morning, students, and welcome to this term's offering of building sector management. This course is going to be quite exciting. We're going to try and do a few new things. It's quite a large class, number of students about 35 or 36 at the moment, and we hope to have a lot of fun with the different types of tutorials that we're going to run. As I said in the website, you'll be able to do online web conferencing with me. I'll still decide which evening of the week to do this. In term 1 I tried it in different times of day and night, so we'll just run a poll and see what the feedback is from the students. These sessions will only start in week 2, and then we'll go through each of the sections of the work as we go along. So just as have a look at the what we're going to do. A little bit of detail about the course. There's my contact details. You can also access this from the website, the Moodle website. I've got a mobile number there, so you're welcome to give me a call on the mobile number. I'm not always in the office, so it's sometimes difficult to get a hold of me. I might also be in a meeting. Sometimes it might be easier just to send me a text message even if it's an urgent aspect, or alternatively what I do suggest you do is, if you have a question about the course, just put it on the Moodle forum. The term starts officially today, so I'll be on the forum quite regularly, and you should have an answer quite quickly. Alright, so I try to do the turnaround on these emails about 24 hours or so. You'll also see there's different contact details there for me. So if you do use Skype, you're welcome to call me on Skype if you want to do a video conferencing one-on-one, and I can help you through the course material that you need. Alright, alternatively, if the forum won't do for you, you can send me an email, but try and do everything on the forum for a start. Alright, so just a few things. I think I've covered most of it already. The important aspects of the course will be broadcast through the news forum. Alright, so there should be regular postings to the news forum. Please read these, make sure that you're on top of them, and of course also take note that there's 4 assignments in this course. Alright, the assignment's quite hectic. This year I decided to go a little bit outside the box, and the first one will look at the implications of the carbon tax that we are looking at implementing. Alright, so once again, this is going to be an opportunity for you to have a look at talking to your fellow classmates, other students, see what their opinions are, and the best way of doing that is, of course, using the forums. Alright, so I do encourage you all to use the forums as frequently as possible. Alright, it also makes my job a lot easier, because if you ask a question, it obviously means that there might be some other students that's also got the same question, and if I can reply to one question instead of 36 questions, it helps everybody. Alright, and I'll be able to assist you quicker and faster by responding only to one question. Alright, so there we go. Please use the forums. You'll see I've added a few links for you. You can download this document. You can it's on the little drop-down folder that says online videos for the week, and you can access it from there. Alright, so basically the topics that we're going to cover, we're going to look at Australia's construction industry. Alright, where it started, where it came from, why it's important to know this, and obviously there's different ways of looking at it. If you're coming from a building design, building surveying or construction management point of view, each of these disciplines will have a different impact, and each of these disciplines will have a different view of the construction industry as such. We're also going to look at a really interesting thing, workforce management, and why this is so important is we can think about what's happening in the market at the moment as of today, for instance. By now I'm sure all of you have heard that Qantas has sort of stopped all its flights because of the industrial action, and of course this is also something that can happen in the construction industry. So we're going to look at the impact of labor actions, workforce manipulations, human resources, all of those things we're going to try and cover, and just get opinions on those, and obviously also discuss it in detail as we go through the work. Alright, and then of course the last topic for this course is the industry trends in the construction industry. So we'll look at where we're going with this. Are there opportunities internationally for us? If we get fed up with what happens in Australia, can we go overseas? What are the options that we see across the world, and how is the rest of the economy influencing it? And if we look at global financial slowdown, it seems to be happening in Europe at the moment, so we'll look at the factors that's going to influence that as well. Alright, some important dates for you. The first one that's really important is the 22nd of November, which is the census date. Alright, so if you find that you have enrolled in 6 or 7 courses, you might find that at that date you would like to decide which courses you actually are going to do. Alright, so that's the date that you can drop or cancel your enrollment in specific courses without academic or financial penalty. So that's really an important date. Make sure that you don't overload yourself. It does get hectic towards the end of term, and as you know, extensions of time is really difficult to allow. Assignment 1, 2 and 3, I've also hyperlinked the portal there for you. You can go and have a look at them. You'll see I tried to get them to miss Christmas, so that you can at least take some time off with your family as well. So the last one there due on the 12th of December, and then only again on the 22nd of January. Right, so there's a free bit of time in the center there, so make sure that you make good use of the free time, spend it with your family, and then get back refreshed in January and start the assignments there. Be careful, assignment number 3 is hectic. You have to do a presentation as well. There will be questions from your fellow classmates, and you'll have to be able to respond to those. Alright, so don't get caught with your pants down with that assignment. Assignment number 4, the workbook. You can start day 1 with the workbook, and that's the whole idea of the workbook, is to try and do a page a day or question a week or something like that. Try and get your thoughts there. Don't try and do the workbook on the 6th of February, because it really shows. And the negative side about handing in a poor workbook is that it might affect your GPA. If you get a supplementary assessment, for instance, for the workbook, it means that you are going to have to resubmit it, and that you lose your GPA performance on that result. Alright, the assignment submission for this course, everything is online. Alright, so we're going to try and do everything as electronic as possible. Different formats that you can submit the assignments. Each of the assignment documents will specifically tell you what to do there. In most cases, try and limit your files to 1 only. It just makes life on this side a little bit easier. If you are going to apply for an extension of time, make sure that you follow the course profile and that you have a really good reason and some supporting documentation. Alright, all extensions of time have to go through the assignment extension request system, and you'll find a link to that system on the Moodle front page. Alright, the late submission penalties in terms of the policy of the university, very simple. Assignment 1, 2 and 3 is 5% of the total for the assignments, but the big one here is the penalties that is applied to the workbook. If you submit the workbook late, the 5% is applied to the course total that you've achieved up to that point. Alright, so this one is really serious, so try and get that in on time. Alright, and then just finally, these are all the policies that's available also in the course profile. Go and have a look at them if you're interested. It makes for good reading, especially if you can't sleep at night. But it is there. Go and have a look at it. Plagiarism, really an important one. Everything that you submit to the university runs through a system called Turnitin, and obviously if you get a high result there, I will have to investigate and see where it came from. Alright, other than that, welcome to the course, and as I said once again, questions, it's your opportunity and your task to ask the necessary questions up front. Make sure that you communicate with me and I'll communicate with you. Let's see how interactive we can get this course. Alright, so I'll see you guys around.